Yes, we are live and we're kicking off with SMCI. It has plunged further down 25.95%. 27 million shares have crossed the tape. 50-day average is usually around 30 million. So it's going to be a big day for SMCI for obvious reasons. Yeah. Okay, let's see whether we can get people to join this live session. Okay, thank you so much for joining this live session. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, between the last few seconds, how many shares have just been added to SMCI? Yeah, it's going to be a big day for the stock. But at the same time, people are running away. People are the others are they've opened their wallets and they are parking the stock. They will be doing that, no doubt about that. Yeah. Yeah, as bad as anything as bad as the whole scandal is, as bad as the violations are, people are, stock is not going away anytime soon. It's going to be here, and it might print a bounce, So, but first of all, let's see what's going on. The market is opening in about 7 minutes. We covered the stock earlier on, and mhm. Yeah, the same thing we still have. We had earlier on, still the same. It's still what we have here. A bounce might happen by midday today. Yeah, by the close of today's trading session, it might happen, or even earlier than that. Surely people are buying. This is not to say that you should buy. Indictment alleges three tied to Supermicro diverted about $2.5 billion in US assembled servers with restricted Nvidia GPUs to China. Two arrested, one at large. Okay, SMCI Corporating. Let's see what they're doing. We can find out how they are trading the stock since this news broke. Yeah, the 10-period moving average on this 4-hour chart was losing $29 every day. Theoretically, it doesn't mean that that is what is going on. Like, absolutely, it has gotten worse. It has gotten worse, and selling pressure has also increased. The pace of selling has also increased. Yes, because when we covered the stock earlier on, the loss was 18%. Now it is now 26%. Has lost a further 8%. Yeah, the market is going to open pretty soon. Yeah, I think one other thing we could do is have a look at the order books to see what's going on. 22.7. This is where they are. Short sellers will tell you. I tell you? short sellers, the ones that are talking, they'll be like, didn't I tell you? 2275. This is where the stock is now. 2269. 2260. 2260. Some of these are likely to be. They're likely to be. It can be. I mean, not very many brokers accept orders at higher ask prices. Yeah, so it has to be. Yeah, it has to be. Um, Short orders. Yes, it could be. It's surely some of them will be orders to close short positions. 2264. This is the stock is at 2237. Yeah, they are surely a good number of them. I know Schwab is not likely to accept your order to buy the stock at a higher price. No, you know. Yes, thanks for joining this session. Drop a comment, like, share, subscribe. Let's see, down here, 2238. Yeah, this is where it is right now. 2231, 22. Okay, these guys are selling. Yeah, if it gets here, I'm out. That's what they're saying, 19,000. 2230. Yeah, surely this is there's a good chance it is from a short seller, Yeah, it's gone through liquidities, not that bad. Aggression quite decent as well. Okay, I think let's go. Let's see. We're counting down. We have roughly a minute and some seconds before the market opens. 2260. That's where the price is right now. 2260. This is where it is. Yeah, and this indicator we have here, these price pressure momentums, they are because I'm able to tell you what they are doing broadly because this gets its data from the order books. Yeah, that's how I'm able to tell you what people are doing or not. But selling pressure, surely, as you can easily imagine, for now, sellers are in charge of this market for now. For now, they are the ones in charge of this market for SMCI. Maybe tomorrow things might change. You know, 22 people are expecting lower prices to come in. 2215, 2205, 2192, 2215. Okay, that's the lowest that's printed. 2161. A few seconds now, the market will open. Yeah, the market has just opened. Yeah, it's in the move. Let's see what we have up here. So already 7 million shares have since crossed the tape within the last how many seconds? How many minutes? Yeah. Yeah. Lower prices, lower prices. Let's see. Let's now go and look at the daily chart. Yeah, this is the daily chart now. It has it's yet to react. Okay, yeah. Lower prices expected to continue to print for SMCI on this daily chart up till the 22nd of April. No bottom in sight until then. Yeah, but it's going to be with volatility. On some days it will plunge. See now, I was this stock was at closed at $30 and some fraction yesterday. But before then, the algos we have here on this chart was predicting this plunge. It was as of the 5th of March. It was predicting that this was going to happen. It was predicting that it was going to happen, and it happened. It's so spooky, you know. Yeah. Even it began to project it, as a matter of fact, all the way back in 2nd of April. It wasn't that the conviction wasn't there. It stopped and initiated it again on the 12th, and it stopped. It stopped on the 4th of March and even lowered it. This from here, it became convinced, and even yeah, the fact that it actually projected a lower price tells you that it's the conviction is there. But at the same time, it also has upper projections as well. It's just indicating that there's going to be wild swings. So just as it initiated down projections, it equally initiated upper projections. You know, so the highest here is 39.54. Yeah, okay. So the extrapolation is saying that SMCI it's currently now at a discount to its 10-day moving average. Yes, it's at a discount now. So the stock is, I think we can say, yes, it's now correcting within a longer term bearish trend. So the price will remain below its 10-day moving average at least up till let's get it here, up to the 2nd of April. Maybe from the 3rd, it might, from the 6th of April, there's a chance that it would have rebounded, and yeah, you may have picked up some momentum and may be trading at a premium to that to the 10-day moving average, but not for the 20-day moving average. The stock is still going to remain below its 21-day moving average. As a matter of fact, there's an indication here that the 21-day moving average may be serving as a primary demand line for for some time to come. 30th, it might do that. 30th of March. Another one 7th of April, another one 14th of April. No guarantee this will be the case. Possibly another one from the 17th. So it will be, yeah, it may not be able to. The 21-day moving average is going to be the hurdle, and maybe it might be might be able to succeed and rebound above it by the 21st of April. You know, this is talking about something that's going to happen many days ahead. Margin of error is very high, very high. You know, yeah, very high. But for now, short sellers are making the most of the stock. But it seems to have stabilized, has it? Yeah, it seems to have stabilized somewhat. You know. Okay, let's see what we have for gold futures. Gold has been to the rebound. It's up, okay, down 0.19%. It's getting a rejection. Okay, let's see the 4-hour chart for gold. Yeah, got a rejection, but the algos are still saying that it's going to rebound and hold the strength it has up to Thursday, based on this 4 hour chart. Yeah, okay, it has a down projection here of 4605. It's something that might happen. Okay, so it's currently trading. Is it trading at? Let's see here. Did it rise above its 10-day moving average here? Mm, no, it didn't rise above it. Maybe briefly did. Okay, let's see what the news is saying. COMEX gold delivery intentions breakdown March 20. Gold heads for biggest weekly drop since start of COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, let's see gold futures GC. Okay, let's see crude CL. Yeah, that'd be fine. Crude oil futures. Crude is expected to maintain the strength up to Sunday, based on this 4 hour chart. Yeah, daily chart is saying there's higher prices may remain in place up till the 27th of March. Okay, NYMEX. Let's see Brent crude, whether we can see Brent crude. UK oil. Brent crude is at $108.3. High prices non-stop, at least up to the 7th of April. There's a pivotal upper projection here of 113.42. Something not going to happen. There's also a down projection here of 84.34. Something I think there's a good chance this one is something. Well, yeah, both of them, but just be careful. This is something that can happen. 84.37. Okay, the algos are saying that momentum, crude has lost momentum. It's going to, the 10-day moving average is going to, it's already losing steam, and it might continue to do so even if the price continues to rise. Yeah, and the 10-day moving average on crude is on UK Brent crude is gaining 1.4761 every day. Stocks is edge higher, bonds under pressure as Iran war spores hawkish rate rethink. Okay, so let's see what we have for. Okay, we're looking at SMCI. We can have a look at it again. Yeah, still holding a loss of around 27%. Okay, let's see. SPX. SPX down 0.45%. Now below its 200-day moving average. Who would have thought that the S&P 500 will be trading below its 200-day moving average? But a bounce may be is expected by Tuesday the 24th, going all the way towards the 30th of March. If we have a look at the weekly chart, let's see what we have for SPX. Currently, we have inflation going about. It's going up. It's going up. Look at that. This. Where's all that money going to? Where's all that money going to? Where's it going to? Where's it going to? It is going to the coffers of businesses. Yeah, you can see here. The algos are saying by June we might have a bounce. This is probably when they will be disclosing their earnings outcomes. Remember, they've been disclosing their earnings right about now. They've been disclosing it from last month up till now. So the next 3 months is going to be just then. Yeah, just around June. So you can see here, by June it's expected to peak and maybe begin to decline again. So we're spending more money now. Some of these businesses are quite efficient. Some of them, it will be an opportunity to improve their margins. Inflation, they're not just going to, increase their prices. They will, make things a bit better as well. So they're going to the market is going to rebound. So even if oil, there's a good chance oil is going to remain elevated because whatever is going to happen. I mean, the damage has been done. Even if you stop now, it's still going to be a problem. It's going to persist. The prices will still remain elevated. People will be spending more money. They'll be disposing more of their income. Unfortunately, some items might be affected. They may be affected. The big companies, the blue chip companies, the S&P 500 companies, they are the ones that are going to benefit. Whichever way the economy goes, those guys are insulated. Small companies, maybe some of them, Russell 2000, Russell 2000, they're still very much reliant on credit, interest rates, improving. If interest rates improve, they will begin to look up. Some of them, of course, individually will also benefit from the inflation that is kicking in right now. The point is that whenever there's inflation, yes, you and I are especially energy costs will go up. Even mortgages might, in some places, in some countries, mortgages might even go up. But inflation feeds into stocks. They are going to report higher. Their earnings are going to be stronger, better than what it is. Yeah, they will do so. So you can see the algos expecting that this is what was going to happen. Yeah. Let's see, INQ, is it? I'm supposed to see NASDAQ, IND, NS. NDQ, is it? Yes, and it's NDQ. NDQ same as well. You can see that. The peak will be sometime in June, close to end of June. Yeah, it's actually saying from the 13th of April it might begin to recover, and then 27th of April, early May, towards the middle of May, they begin to disclose, and it will support the bounce that is kicking in now, NDQ. Okay, so DJI. Okay, not expected to be as strong as the others, but it's still the same June as well. That's when we might see a peak. But Dow Jones is expected to resume its bounce and keep its own uptrend, keep an uptrend going at least up to the 5th of October. But that's a long time to come. Look at this danger here. This danger here. The algos initiated this. It is 40. What is this? This is 41,804. It's a down projection. What are the odds that it will happen? It was initiated all the way back in 27th of May last year, and still reiterating it up to today. Okay, let's see what we have for Apple. Apple is down 0.42%. It might pick up a bounce by 25th, Wednesday, 25th of March, and might hold it going all the way towards the 31st of March. For Apple, the projections are saying 234, 240, 250 on the daily chart. And then on the weekly chart, it's saying, let's see, the weekly chart is saying, yes, a bounce might kick in and may remain in place up till the 20th of April, up to the 27th of April. Yeah, projections are saying 207, 218, 235, 362, 408, 436. This is for Apple on the weekly chart. Yeah, Cisco. Let's see now. We saw Cisco. Thanks for joining this live session. Okay, Cisco is up 0.39%. Consolidation is what is expected on Cisco, at least up to the 20th of April. Okay, the stock seems to be consolidating within a longer term bullish trend. Its 200-day moving average, which underscores its underlying trend, is sloping bullishly upwards. Projections are saying we have beginning from the least 55.28, 60.76, 66.4, 82.95, 85.90, 87.73. It has this downward projection here. It's okay, maybe not very much of a risk. But there's also this one here, not in play at the moment. No, the algos are no longer convinced that this is something that might happen. It's at 5.36, but it came close. It came close as of the 9th of March. Yeah. Thanks for joining this live session. Drop a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Amazon is down 1.47%. Amazon is currently consolidating within a longer term neutral to bullish trend. Yeah. Lower prices are expected to remain in place up to Tuesday the 24th. After that, they might bounce towards the 27th. No guarantee that will be the case, but this further leg down is expected at least towards the 14th of March. Then after that, we might see a bounce. Projections on Amazon are saying 147 won it, 157 87, 175 won it, 223, 231, 236. Okay, let's see what's going on with SMCI. Let's catch up. Still, okay, has recovered. Recovered somewhat, now down only 26.96. Recovered fractionally, not a lot. $40 million shares have crossed the tape. It's a big day for the stock. Even its 50-day average has been started to change. So no, it has really lost. It has really dropped further. We have here 28.35%. Okay, let's see. Nvidia. Nvidia should be down. It should be down. It should be down. It should be down. Yes, down 0.95%. There's a pivotal downward projection here for Nvidia. What are the odds of that happening? 160, 159.66. It was initiated on the 5th of March, still being reiterated. The algos think it is something that can happen. That will be, for that to happen, that would be bordering on a black swan event, but never really told, never really told. Okay, projections are saying 159.67, 165.21, 174.17, 201.24, 211.4, 217.68 for Nvidia. Nvidia GTC unveiled next gen AI chips and forecasted $1 trillion cumulative revenue through 2027, about 60% from hyperscale customers and 40% for small buyers. Okay, Iran is changing the landscape of it's changing the landscape for stock markets. Global investors are starting to see a window into the end of US-led war with Iran, which enters its fourth week in on Saturday, but will still likely face an entirely different financial market landscape to navigate on the other side. That's likely holding back risk appetite with stocks not yet ready to react to an easing of global crude prices. Heading into today's trading session, the author of this piece also have a so-called quadruple witching day of options expiring before the close. Okay, all is starting Oil still trading firmly north of $100 and bleeding deeper into inflation forecasts for major economies around the world, despite encouraging comments from Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that suggest energy infrastructure won't be targeted in the ongoing conflict. Trading in currency markets, including a modest retreat from the dollar, suggests that Wall Street is willing to nibble around the edges of a post-war trade. Yeah, okay. This is the SMCI case. Yes. Nvidia's three key catalysts failed to boost the stock. This big up bite. Nvidia just can't seem to impress the market anymore. Three major potential catalysts for the chips. Chip makers' shares have been good, so have been and gone without making an impression, but investors still have cause to be patient. First, Nvidia's blowout earnings last month. Then there was this week's GTC conference where Nvidia showed how it might maintain its dominance in the next generation of AI hardware and gave a headline $1 trillion revenue forecast. And finally, Nvidia executives disclosed this week that sales of its chips to China finally look to be unblocked. All to no avail. Nvidia stock looks set to end the week lower than it started and just can break out of its roughly 180 to 190 trading range. Ultimately, the problem isn't with Nvidia itself, but rather the lack of certainty in the market about the return of AI investment for its customers. With Nvidia, while Nvidia still is confident in the demand momentum, the GTC conference did little to address key investor concerns about the sustainability of AI spending by hyperscalers, particularly as they run out of free cash flows and tap debt markets for additional financing. That's an uncomfortable situation for Nvidia, but it also means that there's a significant potential for the stock to start moving again if investors recognize there's a broader range of customers than the large US technology companies. Of Nvidia's 1 trillion revenue forecast for its Blackwell and Rubin hardware through 2027, 60% is coming from so-called hyperscalers, the largest cloud computing companies, while the other 40% is driven by smaller customers, including industrial customers. That means there's a lot of space for other major customers to emerge. Look at Amazon.com co-founder Jeff Bezos, who's in talks to raise $100 billion for a fund to acquire manufacturing companies and transform them with AI, according to the Wall Street Journal. Such a vehicle of automation could easily emerge as Nvidia's next big chip buyer, next big buyer of chips. How did Nvidia chips? Were they smuggled to China via Supermicro? Hmm. Yeah, thanks for joining this live session. Drop a comment, like, share, subscribe. NWGL, let's see what's going on with it. It is up. It's down 22.22%. NWGL. AZTR up 81.71%. Yeah, thanks for joining this live session. Okay, let's see SZTR. Not coming up. So SMCI is consuming a lot of data. So yeah, a lot of memory. Okay, AZTR. Let's see what we have for AZTR. Okay, so the company announced yesterday at approximately 1:13 p.m. Eastern US time that it entered into a securities purchase agreement with healthcare-focused institutional investors, including Stone Pine Capital and Nantahala Capital, for initial gross proceeds of about $10.5 million through the sale of Series A convertible preferred stock. The deal includes warrants that could bring in an additional approximately $20.9 million upon exercise, for total potential proceeds of up to $31.4 million. These funds will support research and development general corporate purposes and working capital. The announcement also highlighted the launch of new innovative protein and peptide research programs targeting the cosmetic and cosmeceutical markets. This leveraged the company's genetic engineering platform to develop proprietary uh, filagreen protein and peptide technologies aimed at addressing fine lines, wrinkles, dry sensitive skin, and eczema-like rashes. The management positioned this as a faster path to commercialization in a market that grew from $2.3 billion in 2024 to projected $3.7 billion by 2030, potentially opening new strategic partnerships and much more. I think you might be able to find this. Yeah, quite a long list here, quite a write up here. Okay, the stock closed at $0.17 yesterday on massive volume exceeding 89 million shares, with further gains in after hours and pre-market session of today, aligning with the reported 40.94 pre-market move. This reflects typical retail and momentum-driven reaction in small cap biotech names to fresh capital and a pivot toward potentially quicker revenue opportunities. Okay, let's see what we have for. It's up 81.15%. Volume in this session is 306 million shares. Yeah, it's a penny stock, and it will be drawing the attention of retail and momentum traders. Yeah. Okay, the algo seems to be suggesting we may have a consolidation towards the 24th. Then after that, by the 25th, there might be a slight dip, and then from the 26th, they might attempt to resume the uptrend. Okay, projections here saying, let's see what we have. We have nothing to the upside. $0.0004, and then negative 0.0973, negative 0.1285. Nothing here ambitious. Nothing here is ambitious for now. Does it have anything on its weekly chart? No, nothing on the weekly chart. On the 4-hour chart, let's see. Yeah, contraction is expected for AZTR towards the 25th. Then after that, it might begin to consolidate from then on. So yeah, it's has already has already had a rejection. So momentum is expected to continue to decay, going all the way towards the Tuesday, the 24th of March, based on its daily chart. Okay, let's see what's going on with okay, Planet Labs is up 29.41% and equally trending. Let's see what's going on with Planet Labs. Let's see, Planet Labs is currently trending following a significant beat on recent quarterly earnings and the issuance of strong physical guidance bolstered by a massive backlog and increased demand for its defense and AI integrated geospatial data. The community of investors and traders is actively discussing the stock's growth potential alongside other space sector peers, with many highlighting institutional accumulation and the company's expanding strategic partnerships as key long-term catalysts. Yeah, okay, that's what's going on. Partly, let's see. Okay, let's see what it has here. That's this is its earnings, I think. Okay, Planet Lab posts record FY26 revenue of $307.7 million and record backlog guides FY27 revenue growth. Yeah, let's see what we have here. Defense and intelligence grew over 50% year over year. Government declined. I mean, commercial declined modestly, and civil and government revenue was flat. Satellite services and sovereign deals, including Germany and Sweden, are driving growth and manufacturing expansion. AI as AI seen as major future growth the driver. Partnerships with Google, Nvidia, and Anthropic remain early stage research. Cash balance rose to $640 million after convertible debt issuance. Company achieved first full year free cash flow profitability and expects annual free cash flow. Main concern is rising reliance on defense and satellite services and amid declining margins and execution heavy contracts. Okay, so strong quarter driven by defense growth and large satellite services contracts expanding backlog and revenue visibility. Okay, so this is today's expansion, is it? Yeah, today's expansion, partly yes. Let's see what we have here. High prices are expected to remain in place up till sorry, going all the way towards at least the 31st of March. Okay. Yeah, momentum seems to be based on the 21, 10 and 21 day moving averages. They seem to be suggesting that that is what may happen up till the 1st of April. Okay, that's a long time to come. No guarantee that will be the case at all for Planet Labs. Yeah, after that, you might see a drop in momentum. Okay, let's see. So I think we've seen the news already. Yeah, okay, let's have a look at the weekly chart if there's anything there. No projections here. No extrapolations here, but we have a down projection of 33.16. So this is it was initiated on the 29th of December, still being reiterated up till last Monday, the 16th of March. There's a there's a danger that it may happen. There's a danger it might happen. Yeah, but for now, it hasn't. It's holding up. It's holding up. Yeah. 4-hour chart for Planet Labs. Okay, the strength is expected to remain in place up till up to the close of today's trading session. Then after that, in the post-market session, it might begin to contract towards Thursday the 26th, and then after that, you might see an uptrend. They might pick up a bounce from the 26th as well, 26th of March. No guarantee that will be the case. We don't have an alignment with the daily and the weekly charts. Sorry, the daily and the 4-hour chart are not in alignment. They are not diverging. They are not extrapolating in unison. Okay, Planet Labs up 29.1%, currently trending. Volume is 20.76 million shares. Yeah, it's a big day for the stock, it seems. Let's see what in terms of volumes. Let's see whether this is it's usually it's sort of volume it prints. Yeah. So today is going to be a bigger day, bigger than yesterday. Yeah, since in terms of volume, this is surely today is going to be the biggest day since. Let's see, we're counting back to see when. Let's see, we are counting back. Biggest day since. Let's see, we're counting back. Today has 20 million shares already, and we have several hours to the close of today's trading session. Let's go back and see. Possibly the biggest day since so far, since 2020, since this year, 2026. Okay, going all the way back to the middle of December. This is the biggest day, yeah. Since then, yeah. Okay, so the stock is currently trending. Okay, Tesla is trending as well. Let's see what we have for Tesla. The stock is facing, or rather, the company is facing heightened scrutiny after federal regulators expanded an investigation into its full self-driving system, fueling significant volatility and bearish sentiment among traders. The community of investors and traders is actively debating the stock's future, weighing potential risks to the robotaxi rollouts against the ongoing AI narrative developments and technical price support levels. Yeah, facing a lot of pressure. Yeah. Okay, so the stock has yes continued to decline. It's now at a discount to its 200-day moving average. So clearly it is trading at a at is correcting within a longer term neutral to neutral to bullish trend. Yeah, it's correcting. Lower prices are expected to continue to print at least up till the 8th of April. There's no guarantee that that will be the case. There's no guarantee that that will be the case. It may well find a bottom somewhere. Here we are looking at a support at 353.37. It doesn't mean it's going to find a support there. That's just what is projected. It may well drop below it as well. It may well drop below it. You know, it may well drop below it. Okay, project. Okay, I got the projections. Yeah, it's 362 as well. 362 above the 353, then 377.44. You know, as usual, it has where the ambitious projection is on its weekly chart. It is on its weekly chart. Here we have 536, 594, 631, but lower prices are still expected regardless up till the 6th of April. So between now and the 13th of July, yeah, consolidation is what is expected. But in a very short time, lower prices still. There is an indication that they might begin to see some strength from the 13th of April. So for now, we have an alignment between the daily chart and the weekly chart for Tesla. So there's a good chance this is what we may continue to see: lower prices going into April. You know, yes, at sometimes on some days it may bounce, and this may not be what may happen. We may see a totally different catalyst. You know, the stock is always in the news. Something might come up somewhere somehow. You know, on the 4-hour chart, let's see whether we have any alignments. Let's see what we have. We have an alignment up to the 24th of March. Yes. Here, the projections, are they more ambitious? They're not really at all. Not really. Yeah, let's see now. We might have some news here for Tesla. What $4 gasoline means for GM, Ford, and Tesla. All right, Tesla plans India push into energy storage as it expands beyond cars. Job actuals. All right, okay. Yeah, it's this can affect the price of cars and their sales as well. So I was saying earlier on in the video that a lot of companies, a lot of S&P 500 companies will actually benefit from the high inflation that is coming up. You know, some may not benefit, some may benefit. You know, it looks apparent that the car companies may not benefit, but they may still benefit somewhere. You know, that's why it's imperative for them to diversify their revenue streams. You know, not strictly divided, because if they do so, then the standard chance of constantly earning revenue regardless of what the economic situation is, unless it's so bad that nobody's actually earning, then It's not only you, you know. Um, mhm. Buyers have long been ditching sedans for SUVs with their higher seating and choice of all-wheel drive, while manufacturers are moving away from low-margin vehicles to focus on posh models for buyers who can afford them. Last year, the average new vehicle price topped $50,000 for the first time, with insurance and maintenance costs way up to new vehicle shopping is starting to look like a pursuit of the privileged. Buyers making over $450,000 a year recently made up 42% of sales, up from 29% 6 years ago. Investors don't seem to mind that the industry is selling around 60 million new vehicles a year, down from 70 million it moved before the COVID-19 pandemic. Mhm. Tesla plans India push into energy storage as it expands beyond cars, jobs, art shows. Tesla is preparing to enter India's industrial energy storage, according to a job ad on its website, pitting it against companies controlled by Mukesh Ambani and Gautam and Adani as they deepen investment in the sector as the grid shifts to cleaner power. The new business will also mark Tesla's expansion into India beyond just electric cars, which it started selling in August. The company already operates a mega park business in the US, another market supplying large-scale energy storage systems for industrial and utility users. Tesla's new plan was revealed in a job ad on its website, which said it's looking to hire a business development lead in India to develop and execute a comprehensive market expansion strategy for industrial energy storage solutions. Tesla is in talk with Chinese firms to buy $2.9 billion worth of solar equipment, sources say. Tesla expects a Dutch decision on self-driving technology by April 10. Yeah, they should agree he's one of theirs. Tesla stock is in focus on potential $2.9 billion solar energy with China. Yeah. Okay, UAME announced acquisition of major Ontario, Canada tungsten assets with inferred resource value exceeding $4.6 billion. Acquisition with inferred resource value exceeding, okay, I've seen that already. Okay, let's see. I think it also discloses its earnings outcomes, and it's also trending right now. Let's see what we have. Yeah, it's trending as investors react to its recent New York Stock Exchange uplisting and the significant government award, fueling speculation about its role in bolstering domestic critical mineral supply chains. The community of investors and traders is actively discussing potential breakout scenarios, debating short squeeze opportunities, and closely monitoring the stock's performance ahead of the earnings have been disclosed. Yes. Yeah, the earnings have been disclosed, so not news. Yeah, yeah. It's this news is this earnings news is yesterday, I believe. Post market session. Yeah, post market session news. Yeah, yeah. Okay, there's something there about short squeeze. Let's see whether there's anything there. Short interest 21.76%. Okay, UME. Let's see whether there's further to say. That's okay. Revenue up 163%. Stock is down 1.32%. Lower prices are expected to continue to print, going all the way towards the 20th of April. Okay, let's see. Projections are saying let's see what we have. 3.25, 4.46, and 6.4 for UAE. Okay, let's see what we have for TMC. TMC is down 3.81%. The stock is currently, I think it is possibly correcting within a longer term, yeah, bearish trend. Bullish to neutral trend, yeah, bullish to neutral trend. Okay, so here it's saying that it might pick up a bounce from Monday the 23rd up till the 27th, like modest bounce up to the 27th of March. Then after that, we're looking at the prospect of further leg down towards the 9th of April. From the 10th, it might begin to pick up some strength. What could possibly warrant this further leg down and then a bounce to a call from the 10th of April for TMC? Okay, so the projections for TMC are saying 4.71, 4.97, 5.4. Yeah, okay. The stock is at a discount to its 10-day moving average and is expected to remain below it at least up till the 2nd of April. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we have on its weekly chart for TMC. No extrapolations. Projections here on the weekly chart saying 3.45, 0.9288. Upper projections 11.73, 14.39, 16.04. Any news for TMCMC will host a call and webcasts on the 27th, next week, Friday, for Q4 and FY 2025 results. Webcast replay to be posted on the company website about 2 hours after the event. Okay, 2 hours earlier. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, earnings outcomes on the 27th. Hmm. ANNA. Let's see what we have for ANNA. The stock is generating intense community buzz as traders focus on its low float and potential as a European natural gas supplier amidst ongoing geopolitical volatility. Investors are actively discussing the stock's susceptibility to sharp momentum swings and potential for a short squeeze, while highlighting its role in regional energy independence. Okay, let's see what we have for ANNA. Let's see whether anything's going to come up for ANNA. Yeah, escalating Iran war. Let's see what's written up here. It's up currently up it's up at 47.76%. Missile strikes targeted Qatar's Ras Laffan industrial city, which accounts for roughly 1/5 of global LNG production, following Israeli action against Iran's largest natural gas facility. Okay, this prompted Tehran to label additional Gulf energy sites as legitimate targets, while the Strait of Hormuz faced closer risks. European natural gas futures jumped over 13% to 61.85 European euros per megawatt hour in response, amplifying concerns about LNG supply disruptions to Europe. As a company with poor value natural gas assets in Italy, focused on domestic production to reduce import reliance, Aliana directly benefits from sustained higher European gas prices. The stock is up in this session, extending recent gains and reflecting traders' immediate repricing of its energy exposure amid geopolitical shock. This builds on earlier 2026 move tied to reserves upgrades and prior gas price volatility with elevated volume confirming strong reaction. Okay, it doesn't have any extrapolations. Okay, but it has a pivotal downward projection here of 4.71. So there's a danger that is something like that might happen. Yeah. Energy stocks have been volatile of late, so caution is warranted. It might retrace towards 4.76. So far, 21 million shares have crossed the tape in this session. Let's see whether we can get any extrapolations in the 4-hour chart. Yes, we have some here. It's saying that this trend might remain in place up to the close of today's trading session, and then after that, there's a chance it might contract towards Tuesday. Tuesday's pre-market session, and then after that may resume the uptrend towards the Friday 27th. It also has another pivotal downward projection, 5.22 in this case. Yeah. Momentum is expected to begin to decay from midday today New York time anytime soon, based on its 10-period moving average. But we'll see. It's been volatile. You can see what's been going on since late February. It's just been volatile again, highly volatile. I think is it a low float stock? I think did I say anything like that? It might be a low float stock. 21.7 million shares across the tape. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like a low float stock. Yeah, it looks like a low float stock. Today is a bigger day in terms of volumes. Today is a big day. Huge. 10x its highest since this year. It's it's a low float stock. Look at that. Sometimes okay, before, since all of this crisis started, the highest it has ever traded in any single day is around 4 million shares. Yeah, this was on the 6th of March, 4 million shares. Today's has already done 5x that, not 10x, 5x, and still counting. Okay, yeah, it's a stock to watch, but caution is warranted. A pullback is imminent towards 4.71. On the 4-hour chart, it's 5.21. Caution is surely warranted. Let's have a look at the other charts. You might be able to see. Let's see the weekly chart. There may not be anything there, nothing scanty, no projection at all. Let's see on the 1-hour chart for ANNA. Okay, it has a down projection here of it might happen. It's coming back to it, 5.33. Let's see the 2-hour chart. Two-hour chart, yes, this one is 5.22 as well, just as in the 4-hour chart. Yeah, we have another one here, 5.21 as well. Okay, pretty much the same, yeah. Okay, let's see. What do we have anything here written about it? No, nothing fresh here. They don't have anything on it on trading view. Okay, let's see. We might be able to get some more data for the stock here. Float is surely tiny, yes. 2.7 million shares float. Short interest is not a problem, 1.15%, but still something anyway. So the gain is now 44.3% for ANNA. Okay, so thank you very much for joining this live session. Let's see how all of this will pan out, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.